Have you ever noticed something strange about money? Some people spend years grinding, saving, investing, doing everything right. They finally build real wealth. And then, right when they're closest to financial freedom, everything stalls. Not because they stop earning, not because the market crashes, but because they hit a psychological trap they never saw coming. A trap that quietly destroys more wealth than recessions, inflation, or bad luck ever could. And for most people, that trap appears at $250,000, a number that feels like success, but can secretly become the most dangerous moment in your entire wealth-building journey. Today, we're diving into what I call the $250,000 rule. And once you understand it, you'll never look at building wealth the same way again. Most people think wealth grows in a straight line. Save $10,000, you're $10,000 richer. Save $50,000, you're $50,000 richer. Simple math, right? But the reality of money is very different. Wealth isn't linear, it's psychological. There are specific milestones where your entire relationship with money changes. Moments where your mindset shifts, your decisions change, and your future either accelerates toward financial freedom or quietly collapses. And one of the most critical milestones in that journey is $250,000. But before we explain why that number matters so much, let me share something surprising. According to recent data, the average American will earn more than $2 million during their lifetime. $2 million. Yet somehow, most people retire with less than $100,000 saved. So the question becomes obvious. Where did all that money go? It didn't just disappear. And it's not only because of spending habits or market crashes. The real reason is something much more subtle: psychological traps. And the biggest one begins right around the $250,000 mark. When you reach $250,000 invested, something interesting happens. Your money stops feeling theoretical and starts feeling real. Suddenly, your investments move in ways that surprise you. One good day in the market might add $3,000, $5,000, even $8,000 to your portfolio in a single day. Think about that. For many people, that's more than they earned in an entire month early in their career. Your brain notices that immediately, and that's where the first psychological trap appears. I call it the illusion of arrival. Here's how it works. You open your investment app on a random Tuesday morning, and you see your account is up $7,800 since yesterday. Your brain instantly starts celebrating. Wow, I'm doing really well. I think I've figured this investing thing out. Maybe I deserve a little reward. Suddenly, the things you've been postponing start looking reasonable. That vacation you've been putting off, the car upgrade, the nicer apartment. After all, you're doing great financially now, right? But here's the brutal truth. At $250,000, you're not rich, not even close. What you actually are is dangerous to yourself. You have just enough money to make extremely expensive mistakes, but not enough money to recover quickly from them. Let me show you why. If you have $5,000 invested and the market drops 10%, you lose $500. Painful? Sure. Life-changing? Not really. But when you have $250,000 invested, that same 10% drop costs $25,000. That's more than many people save in an entire year. Suddenly, the stakes are completely different. But here's the twist most people miss. The real danger at $250,000 isn't the losses. It's what happens inside your head. Because once people reach this milestone, a second trap shows up. And this one is even more destructive. I call it the overconfidence monster. Psychologists refer to it as the Dunning-Kruger effect. Basically, when people experience early success, they start believing they're experts. And that's exactly what happens to many investors around the $250,000 mark. Maybe your portfolio has grown steadily for years. Maybe you bought index funds consistently. Maybe the market helped you along the way. But now, your account looks impressive. So your brain starts whispering something dangerous. Maybe I'm actually really good at this. And that thought changes everything. Suddenly, the boring strategy that got you here doesn't feel exciting anymore. Index funds feel slow. Diversification feels boring. Patience feels inefficient. So people start experimenting. They start picking individual stocks. They start dabbling in options trading. They start chasing cryptocurrency hype. They invest in their friend's startup or a risky real estate deal. And the most dangerous sentence in the English language appears: I can afford to lose this. But here's the truth nobody likes hearing. Being able to afford a loss and being able to recover from that loss are not the same thing. At $250,000, one bad decision can erase years of progress, 5 years of saving, 5 years of investing, 5 years of discipline. Gone. All because someone believed they were smarter than the market. And here's the cruel irony. The bigger your account becomes, the bigger the mistakes people feel comfortable making. But even that isn't the worst trap waiting at $250,000. The quietest and often most destructive trap is something else entirely. It's called the comparison trap. And it works like this. When you first reach $250,000, you feel proud. You should feel proud. Most people never get anywhere close to that number. For a moment, you feel like you're winning. Then, something happens. You meet someone who has $500,000 invested. Suddenly, your achievement feels smaller. Then you read an article about someone your age with $800,000 saved. And now, you feel behind. Then you see someone on social media showing off a $2 million portfolio. And suddenly, your $250,000 feels like failure. And this is where people start sabotaging themselves, because instead of focusing on their own progress, they start chasing someone else's timeline. They abandon their slow and steady strategy, they take bigger risks, they try to catch up, and that's where things fall apart. Because comparison is a game you can never win. There will always be someone richer than you. Even billionaires compare themselves to other billionaires. The moment you measure your progress against someone else's highlight reel, you lose sight of how far you've actually come. And at $250,000, that mistake can be incredibly expensive. But here's the interesting part. The real secret of the $250,000 rule isn't about what you should start doing. It's about what you should not do. Because most people think reaching $250,000 means it's time to get sophisticated. Time for advanced strategies, time to pick stocks, time to diversify into complicated investments, time to hire expensive financial advisors. But the truth is much simpler. The best move at $250,000 is usually to keep doing exactly what got you there. Nothing fancy, nothing clever, just consistent, disciplined investing. And I know that sounds boring, but boring is exactly what builds wealth. Because something powerful begins happening once you cross this milestone. Your money starts working harder than you do. Let's look at the math. If you have $250,000 invested and earn an average 8% annual return, that's $20,000 of growth per year. $20,000. And that's before you add another dollar of savings. Your investments alone are generating more money than many people manage to save in a year. But it gets even better. Because of compound interest, that $20,000 begins generating returns of its own. Next year, you're earning 8% on $270,000, then $290,000, then $310,000. And suddenly, wealth starts accelerating. Here's the part that really surprises people. For many investors, going from $250,000 to $500,000 takes about half the time it took to reach $250,000 in the first place. Let that sink in.
The second $250,000 often arrives twice as fast as the first, and after that, the growth speeds up even more. This is the moment where compound interest stops whispering and starts shouting. Your money has finally built enough momentum to roll downhill on its own, and if you don't interfere, building serious wealth becomes almost inevitable. But the benefits of reaching $250,000 aren't just about the money itself. There's something else you gain that's just as powerful: options. When you have $250,000 invested, you're no longer completely trapped by your paycheck. You probably can't retire yet, but you suddenly have flexibility most people never experience. You can negotiate your salary more confidently. You can take a calculated career risk. You can move cities for better opportunities. You can leave a toxic job without panicking about money. That's the hidden power of this milestone.